fourth day of Diwali is called Goverdhan Puja, and it's for worship to Sri Krishna in the form of Giriraj Maharaj or Mount Goverdhan. Why? A katha in the 10th book, 24th chapter of Bhagavad Mahapuran and many other Puranas tell us. Little Krishna was only 6 years old, and one day he observed that his father Nanda Baba, who was a chief of their village, Nandagaon, was preparing lavishly for a religious observance. Little Kandhaya said, "Katayang me pita koyam sambramo va upagata kingpalam kasya vedesha kenava sadyate makah." Bhagavad Mahapuran 10:24-3. My dear father, kindly explain to me what this great preparation is all about. What is it meant to accomplish? And for whose satisfaction is it intended? His father replied, "The great Lord Indra is the controller of the rain. The clouds are his personal representatives, and they directly provide rainwater, which gives happiness and sustenance to all creatures. So it's meant for the Lord and the Master of the rain-giving clouds, who's Raja Indra. Because here in Vraj, the main occupation is cow herding, so there is always lush green grass by the mountainside." Krishna says, "So Indra is the agent responsible for the success of hard-working people, you're saying, Baba?" "Yes, beta." Krishna disagreed. He said, "Karmana jayate jantu, karmanaiva praliyate, sukham dukham bhayam kshemam, karmanaiva vipadyate." 10:24-13. Baba, it is by the force of karma that the living entity takes birth. It is by karma alone that he meets his destruction. His happiness, distress, fear, and sense of security all arise as the effects of karma. It is your actions and hard work that will determine whether you will be happy or not only by the will of the rain god. Further, it is on the Govardhan mountain that the cows graze. They become plentiful with milk, and from the milk everyone is sustained health-wise and economically. So worship the mountain as a source of nutrition." Krishna is making this case because he had a plan to destroy the false pride of Indra. Imagine the president of a country and someone he appoints as Minister of Security suddenly getting power drunk, thinking he owns the army. This is Indra's position. Having heard Kandhaya's presentation, the seniors of Vrindavan agreed, and they did not direct the worship to Indra but to the mountain. All the residents of Vraj made cartloads of food and offered in the puja. As they were offering, the food kept disappearing. How come? What happened to the offering? Shailo smriti bruvan bhudi balimadad brihad babu. 10:24-35. So to install faith in the cowherd men, Krishna assumed a huge form, declaring, "I am Govardhan mountain." Krishna became the mountain, and he ate the entire offerings from the devotees, from everyone. From this Leela, Krishna got the name Giriraj Maharaj. By now, Indra realized that the offering was not done to him, and he decided to avenge it by destroying the livelihood of the offenders. He chose his most devastating clouds, those used in the deluge, Samvartaka cloud by name, and he instructed them to terrify with thunderstorms, with fearsome winds, and pour musaladhar, large drops of water, upon Vrindavan until it's submerged. The frightened residents were out of options, and so they sought Krishna's help. Sri Krishna decided to grace the devotees who were willing to follow his advice. Ityuktvaikena hastena katava govardhana chalam. 10:25-19. Sri Krishna picked up the entire Govardhan hill with his little finger of his left hand and held it in the air. He called all the residents together with their cows and everything they had to come and take shelter under the hill, and so he protected them from the flood. He held the mountain up for 7 days, by which time Indra, mystified by these events, decided to recall the clouds, having realized that it was the Supreme Lord, and he eventually sought refuge in Sri Krishna. From this Leela, this divine pastime, Krishna got the name Giridhari, the bearer of the Goverdhan mountain. Also from this event, today is called Annakut, meaning a mountain of food. Like the residents of Vraj, devotees make an assortment of dishes stacking on top of each other, forming a little hill of sorts of food in their homes, and they do bhakti, they do puja to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye janah parayupasate teshang nityabhyuktanam yogakshemam mahamyam. Sri Krishna says here, Bhagavad Gita 9:22, those who always think of me and engage in exclusive devotion to me, to them I will provide what they lack and preserve what they already possess. The last day of Diwali, the fifth day, is a simple observance. It's called Bhai Dooj. Bhai means brother, of course, and Dooj means second day, in this case the second day after Diwali. For example, Yamraj visiting his sister today, his sister Yamuna, after a very, very long time, and Sri Krishna visiting his sister Subhadra on this day as well. Just to mention the more popular ones. The tradition kept alive since. Very similar sentiments to Raksha Bandhan, but without the Raksha Sutra, or the tying of the cord of protection on the brother's wrist. On Bhai Dooj, the brother visits the sister's house and is ushered with love, given tilak, aarti and sweetmeat by the sister. Sister receives a gift also, and his strong bond is reassured. Happy Goverdhan Puja and happy Bhai Dooj to all of you.